If you have a son, he's 4 to 5 times more likely to be diagnosed with autism. It's a disorder that's affecting more and more Oklahoma children. As Channel 8's Maureen Wirtz reports, some families are taking a four-legged approach to autism therapy.
And I think it'll be a great treat for Marshall. Where'd Marshall go? All right, Marshall, come over here, would you?
In the crowd, Marshall Tate is just like every other teenager. He likes hanging out with friends.
Excited to see me.
Marshall, I play the drowsy chaperone.
Chef
Around.
Flirting with girls.
Uh-oh. Guess what day it is? Julie.
But this moment, a 16th birthday party, is something Marshall's parents, Tammy and Kenny, never thought he could have.
Guess what day it is?
And while all eyes are on Marshall, there's one pair that helped change his life.
He is my therapy dog as much as he is Marshall's, just because being the mom of autistic kids is tough. It's the hardest thing I've ever done.
2-year-old, 125-pound Gail is a rescued mix of Newfoundland, Labrador, patience, and love.
This is strange, but he gets it. You may not think he does, but he knows exactly what his purpose is.
But to get to this point requires 2 years of training.
Wait.
And the Burgess family is in that process, training Rochester for their son, Orion.
Okay, you guys can go ahead and put them up.
When he interacts with Rochester, something happens between them. I'm not sure what it is. I can't really describe it, but my son starts enjoying life.
A four-legged friend giving Michelle and Mike a vision they haven't seen before.
Good job.
Their son smiling.
Anticipated being on disability and not being able to have a job, and maybe just sitting at home and doing nothing his whole life because he can't interact with people.
Service dogs for autistic children don't come cheap. To buy a fully trained dog could cost upwards of $10,000. And when Tammy tried to get one from a charity for Marshall, she says she was told her son needed to have another disability to be eligible.
Is not disabled enough. Yeah, it was hard because I knew that he needed it.
Get your dogs. Put them on leashes.
So she and the Burgesses turned to Spirit Animal Ranch.
Now, for him to stay focused on us, we have to praise him. So you got to keep talking to him like we were doing with the hide and go seek.
Rescuing their dogs and taking on the training.
You're going to walk in the middle of all of this.
Starting when they were just a couple of months old.
Give me 5. That was good. Okay.
He was on blood pressure medicine to slow down his heart rate because he would get so worked up, and then he was on another medicine because he was like a zombie, and it was just a roller coaster ride.
Okay.
But within the first year of getting their service dogs, Orion got down to taking one medication.
The dog, I think, is going to change Orion's life.
Hey, Marshall. Happy birthday.
TV star. We made Karsten the TV star.
And Marshall learned how to handle large crowds.
Can you get through?
And for the first time was able to have a birthday party with all of his classmates.
You just kind of have to watch it and go, wow.
Even state lawmakers are realizing therapy for autistic children is crucial for their development. One bill requiring insurance companies to cover autism treatment has gone through the House. And while that doesn't include service dogs, both families hope that someday that will change.
Teacher's burn interruption.
I needed a brain break.
You needed a brain break?
Because is this all Gail's hair?
Yeah. It's not mine.
And Gail isn't done rescuing people. When he's not with Marshall, he's visiting special needs students in schools.
Bye, Gail.
Making a difference in dozens of other kids' lives.
I was kind of frustrated, and I usually come here to cool off and get back to normal so I won't get upset and yell and scream.
A 1 and a 2, get down and get funky.
Happy birthday to you. He won't be singing along or dancing it up with the ladies, but his paws are all over this moment in Marshall's life. Birthday, dear Marshall. Posing the question, who rescued who? Maureen Wirtz, Tulsa's Channel 8.
Emma tells us that she has already been contacted by several teachers asking for Gail to visit their classrooms next year. For more information on her story and service dogs, head to our website, KTUL.com.